CAA Niagara is installing new technology in its vehicles that will alert motorists when one of their drivers is responding to a roadside emergency situation. It's called Safety Cloud Technology, and here to tell us more, CAA's Vice President Automotive Service, Kevin Puckett. Kevin, these alerts, they work with the GPS systems that we are already using in our cars.
For many people, yes. Yeah, newer manufactured vehicles under Stellantis, which we would know as Chrysler, Dodge, Alfa Romeo, Jeep, those manufacturers have it embedded in their newer infotainment systems, and systems that we might be more familiar with, like Waze, uses this technology.
Now, I've used Waze driving through Toronto, and Waze gives me alerts, but those alerts are fed by other motorists, correct?
Yes, as well as if you may see construction ahead, or you may see, oh, there's a police officer ahead. That's the same technology that will pull this information down and let you know that there's a roadside assistance worker ahead.
This has been a big focus of CAA nationally, really, is safety of roadside responders.
Oh, it certainly is. Yeah, it's unfortunate when you pass by somebody very close at high rate of speed. It's an unnerving, unsafe condition. There's been slow down, move over regulation since 2003. We've been participating in it since 2015 to bring that awareness between drivers on the roadside and our roadside workers to keep them safe.
Have there been people injured here in Niagara?
It's unfortunate. All of our drivers have exhibited a near miss situation, and across North America, about 100 pass away every year being hit by a motorist.
Wow, that's shocking.
It is.
When this technology is installed, it will be in all of your tow trucks, all of your battery responders, and
that's correct.
Every
so
vehicle?
we started our installation in the fall. We're targeting to have all our vehicles done by the end of winter. We've done 20, and we have another 25 or 30 to go.
So how does it work? What is it actually requiring the drivers
Sure.
to do to feed this information out there?
So the beauty of it is there's nothing different that our drivers need to do. If they're pulled over the side of the road and you see their flashing lights, by triggering the flashing lights, triggers the safety cloud to transmit the information of where they are using GPS.
Why was this not done before? Is this relatively new?
It's newer technology. There are providers all across North America that are using the technology. We would be one of the first that are bringing this to this area. And it isn't just for tow operators, it can be for any first responder. Police, fire can all use similar technology. And we wanted to get it in for our drivers as quickly as we could.
Do you know if the NRP and other police forces are
I'm not
looking at
aware
this?
locally. This would bring some awareness to have some discussions to see where all of our partners are in using something like this to provide additional awareness for our drivers to that slow down and move over. It's interesting to watch behavior. If 1 in 5 drivers pulls over, we tend to follow. So while it's not in every vehicle, there are enough that you're seeing that behavior change, and that's a good thing. So it'll continue to grow.
Now, I don't always use Waze. Sometimes I'll use Google Maps, sometimes Apple Maps. Will it work with all of those apps on my car?
So currently Apple Maps and Waze, it is interfaced, and we can expect that we will see it eventually in Google Maps. That is the way that it's going.
And the driver just basically sees what we see on the screen here? Something
Yeah,
pops
so
up?
those that are familiar to that type of application will see an icon that will say, slow down, move over, CAA roadside worker ahead. And that's usually about 30 seconds ahead. It will tell you a kilometer, 500 meters, 400 meters as you get closer to the driver.
What does it take to actually install this in the vehicles? What is
So
the
there's some
process?
additional cabling that will go under the dashboard of our vehicles, as well as where we have all our lights controls and all of the other auxiliary information that comes from the trucks.
Cost-wise?
It's actually not that expensive. It's a few dollars a month per truck to keep that extra level of safety for our drivers.
So it's in 20 vehicles now. How has it been used as far as, what has the response been, I guess?
So we can see all of the activity that's happening, and I think it's safe to say that many of the residents in Niagara have likely seen it. We don't have, it's too early now to see what that tracking detail will look like, but across North America, there have been over 2 billion alerts generated by all of the operators in North America. So we're really excited to see that same set of results here. And about 90% of the roadside where it's been installed, drivers are slowing down and moving over.
What other safety measures is CAA taking to ensure that their drivers stay safe in these situations?
Yeah, so it's part of our ongoing training. We work with the MTO and the municipality about making sure that we stay safe, that all of our processes that we follow the guidelines of roadside safety, as well as our own training for our drivers. Safety is number one for us in everything they do. They're out there in all weather conditions, and many times they are in hazardous situations at side of road or around a bend or the snowstorm we had last month. So we're very consciously aware of what additional things can we keep adding to our safety roster to keep them as safe as possible. We want them all to arrive home.
How many drivers?
So we've got 65 drivers.
65
Niagara.
drivers. That's incredible.
Yeah.
By the end of the winter, this will be in all vehicles.
Yeah, we're installing another one today as we speak.
Excellent. Kevin, thanks for joining us today and filling us in on this.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for the time.